Hello, good morning, you guys, and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this Sunday morning. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. So make sure you guys please like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those fantabulous things. Okay. This morning, I wanted to do a little short video on forgiveness, right? And I know, I always talk about forgiveness and how it is hard for me. And I'm sure it's a lot of us struggle with that, right? And oftentimes, forgiveness is really hard for those people that have been hurt a lot, that have been backstabbed and gut stabbed. Okay, because backstabbing is when friends backstab you. I think that gut stab is when it comes from, um, you know, people that has the same DNA as you have, right? Meaning those ones that are related to you. Um, and just being, a good person and um, having to learn the hard way that when you're dealing with people that come from different walks of life, if you are a good person and you try to stick your hand out to help people, most of them have been raised to be wolves, right? And so they don't know how to um, have gratitude for a hand up. Okay. Because I believe in giving people a hand up, not necessarily a hand out. They'll bite your hand off because they're wolves, right? They'll eat your hand and leave you to bleed out, right? And so I think that's where a lot of that unforgiveness it comes from, just deciding to be in a safe place, right? Um, you know, deciding, hey, I would never allow these people back into my aura or my presence. But as my mom has been telling me, and even, going to grief counseling, hey, what are you all doing? Come here. Going to grief counseling and come here. um Forgiveness is not necessary. Forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for you. It's for you to be able to healthily just move along, right? If you believe in God, if you believe in in the creator, right? And we are human, like we have our moments where we revert back to how we felt at the time that those people may have hurt us. If you all hear me talk a lot about how my dad's daughters did me and my other sisters and his wife, right? That comes from a place of, number one, of disbeliefment, and then a place of hurt, right? And trying to understand how women that pride themselves on being Christians could do uh, be so evil, right? But as in this journey, in this healing journey, because I mean, we all be on our healing journeys. We have to learn to forgive other people and move on, and not forgive them so at some point you can have a relationship with them, because you may never want to have a relationship with them. I know for me, I never want to have a relationship with them, but I think the healing part is very important because it's for me, just like your healing journey is for you, and forgiveness is definitely imperative, right? My mom talk about all the time, you know how she'll say to me, you definitely can't afford to be unforgiving, because look at all that God has done for you. Look at everything that God does for you, you know. And I think all of us can sit and think about how when people have done us wrong and we've fallen to our knees and we prayed about it, how God honors those prayers, and how God is continuously, sometimes God will just continuously bless us. We have those blessings constantly flowing like rivers of flowing water. But because we have not allowed that hurt to heal, right? Um, we don't look at, well, look, even though they did this, look at the avenues that God opened up for me, and there's like rivers of beautiful flowing water. Like I drink from his cup all day every day, but we stay stagnated on that hurt. And I'm talking about this because I got to get past some things, because I'll go and I'll do good, and then I get to thinking about, I was just telling somebody, like, at the end of the year, I'm always made to I always reflect on, dog, I'm getting ready to go into another year with my dad being gone. My dad passed away in 2003. Okay. And so I'm getting ready to go into another year. Although 2006 will be the third year that he's passed away. Okay. I'm going into another year. And it's going to be a repair, because this is the new norm, right? Um, hey, my dad is resting. He gets to rest. And so another one of the reasons why I was telling my sister, it's just imperative to heal, because I want my dad's spirit to be at rest, knowing that he did what he was supposed to do, even if other people didn't honor that. And he left behind so much wisdom that I carry with me every day. Hey, wisdom and favor is better than money, right? He left that behind, and that's something that we're able to always build for. So God has put us in a position where people don't do you right, it comes back on them, whether they allow you to see it or not. They have to deal with that. Okay. But you have to ask God to give you the strength to move on. You can't afford to miss any of your blessings because of whatever folks have going on in their hearts and minds. That ain't even got nothing to do with you. But what you have to learn to do is forgive so that you can prosper. Not forgive so they can be back in your life. You got to be wise now. Forgive so you can release that heaviness, so nothing can weigh you down and you can just float. It's like you float on air. That's when you know you're able, when you're floating, you're able to continuously ascend to other dimensions in life, on this journey in life, on this side of heaven. Have you ever seen people? It's like, they've learned to just, I don't let them bother me. And it's like they just floating. And the next thing you know, one, they got a promotion. They just bought a house. They just got another job. It's like they're constantly being promoted. They just flow. It's like they're so light because they carry a light on them. They carry God with them, and they let nothing bother them because they mastered um, not being bothered by people. They understand who they are and whose they are. So they can't miss a blessing, right? And I feel like God wants to do that for a lot of us, but we got to let that hurt go. That hurt keep us weighed down. Hey, I know that I think I did a lot better in 2025, because I was a lot worse, okay, as it relates to that forgiveness. And I've been saying my New Year's resolution since 2000 has been, that's how long, a lot of, like, because I'm such a kind-hearted person. I want to see everybody do well. I don't have no jealousy in me. I was always taught, hey, you can have anything you want to. You ain't got no reason to be jealous of anybody. And if it be thy will, you can have it. If it's in his will for you to have it, in God's will, it could be yours. And if it's not, then it's something else, okay, that is greater. And that's what I've always lived by, because that's what I was always taught. So I don't take labels of people trying to speak jealousy into my life. That's oftentimes say, "Oh, they just jealous of us 'cause we married." People that are sick, they try to project what they have in their hearts because on you. That's the reason why I don't let people speak things on me. They're evil, they're jealous, they talk about you all the time, they keep your name in their mouth, they try to turn other relatives against you, right? But then they'll say that you're jealous of them because they have this grand idea of who they are. Okay, well, I'm a Christian. It's me, but I'll try and project that on them. No, it's them. And they need to have God to deal with their hearts, but that ain't got nothing to do with you. What you have to do is walk your journey. That's what you have to do. Walk your journey. Walk your journey. Ask God to guide you, okay, on your trails, blaze your trails, and ask God when you get to a place on your trail, God, should I go left or right? Because see, when you guided by him, you can't go wrong. And all those people that God has allowed you to see who they are, thank him for it instead of consistently being hurt. Because we got this thing about saying, I can't believe, my dad used to always say, because I used to always say that until I started mastering people. I used to be like, I can't believe it. I can't believe that's because I projected my good heart upon other people, and we all different. And I remember my dad said to me one time, girl, you always talking about you can't believe something. Believe it. Believe it. So when God shows you how people are, believe it. You don't need their energies in your life secretly hating you anyways, putting those spirits on you, stagnating your life. Believe it, thank God, and go forward. Leave that stuff behind. Forgive them, pray for them, and keep moving. Don't take no hurt from years ago into 2026. Let 2026 be the year that you float. Okay. That means you leaving all that heaviness behind. Let this be the year that you float. Yeah. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. You stay over there though. I forgive you though. Because it ain't about you. I'm doing this for me. I got a mandate on my life. I got a calling on my life, and I can't afford to be weighed down with no hurt and no heaviness. It's time to ascend. It's time to float. I got to get mine. We all on a journey. We're not going to be here forever. Nobody is getting out of this life alive. Because God is a just God. He said we all must die. So we're here on a journey. And you need to fulfill your journey. I know I got to fulfill mine. What makes you feel good? What makes me feel good is when I'm helping people. What have I told you all the whole time that I've been on YouTube when I came back 5 years ago, 4.5 years ago? If you want to feel good, go help some people. That's why I told you, I said, I don't turn my cameras on when I'm stopping and it's real cold outside and I'm stopping downtown and just putting coffee out on the benches for the homeless people. Or they up under that bridge, and I see them up under the viaduct, and I put the food down at the bottom and say, I got some food down here for you. I stop at McDonald's or Burger King or something, and I keep going. It makes me feel good. If you want to feel good, go help somebody else, and you ain't even got to turn no cameras on. Okay? Forget what other people think about you, because a lot of times they try to project the image of what's in their heart on you. Well, you know, I'm a Christian. I can't be jealous of her. She jealous of me. They have so much hate in their heart because of their jealousy. And they go, I'm a pastor's wife. I'm this, I'm that. Why do I feel this way about them? And so what they try to do is turn that mirror of their heart and project that on you. No, ma'am. I'm a good-hearted person. I speak my mind. Now, I'm gonna tell you how I feel, because I'm not gonna try to get up under you. If I can't help you, I ain't gonna hurt you. And if you ain't worth fooling with, I can't do it. Okay? I'm gonna tell you, I can't deal with you because of this flaw. I think people should know. Okay? But hey, I sure wish you the best. I'm not gonna try to hurt you though. Cause see, I was taught that. I don't snake up under people so that I can gain their trust and snake them. Nah, I ain't got time for that. I can't create that type of bad karma for myself. Right? But what we got to do is we got to start healing. Leave those relatives in the past. Blood don't really make you family. It just make you related. And you don't have to try to, just because you're related, you don't have to constantly uh slit your wrist, because that's what you're doing each and every time you allow people, just because they're related to you, to come back into your life that you know don't like you and that's toxic. They waiting to lie on you. Okay, that's what you're doing. Hey, yeah, we're blood, but we're really not family like that. Because you could be family with people that are just friends. Sometimes they treat you better. Thank God for revealing those humans with great hearts. Ask God to continuously bring those type of people into your life, and you work at being the best friend, the best daughter, the best sister, the best auntie, the best uncle, the best brother, the best son that you can be. You can't control other people, because when you try to do it, you're going to continuously carry that hurt around. You can't control them. Ask God to let 2026 be the year that you float. That means you're leaving all heaviness behind. And every time we see you, you're going to be ascending to another dimension. You're going to be knocking out them levels that God has put you on this earth to do. Because we're here on this earth. It ain't about us, it's about doing the will of God. And that's what people forget about. Leave that hurt in 2026. Don't say nothing else bad about them family members. I know they hurt you. I know they did. They hurt you. Leave them in 2025. You can't afford to take them into 2026, because when you let those emotions come up, you say things that you shouldn't say. Leave it behind and start floating on air. Watch and see. When you floating on air, that's because God has his hand up under you. You just constantly going up and up and up. You can't lose. That's what's going to happen in 2026 when you leave that hurt behind. Don't say nothing else bad about no family members. When people ask you about them, oh, I guess they're doing okay. I hope so. But anyways, change the subject. But anyway, how are you and your family doing? Don't even let people take you there anymore. God has revealed them. You forgive them, because it's for you, not them. And you start floating on air. And hey, when you hear the next thing you know, hey, because trust me now, when people don't do you right, they get it back. And when you hear about it, because you're going to hear about it, you're going to bend us, and God going to have taken you, you've ascended so high, you're going to start praying for them in the spiritual. Lord, have mercy. Okay? Lord, change that. Turn it around. Okay? Whatever they got going on in their life, because they got to get it back now. But by the time it hits your ears, you're going to be in a position where you're truly praying for them. Okay? That's when you know that that's that God power that's on you. Right? Anyways, I just want to talk about that, because I know I be getting in my emotions sometimes, and I'm not doing that in 2026. Okay. As a matter of fact, those things that keep me in my emotions, I've told myself I'm gonna stay away from it. Okay. I know I while I'm healing, I can't afford to walk into that area of talking about that. Hey, my dad's death is one of those sensitive things, with the way that things were done and stuff. It's still sensitive to me, even though it's going on 3 years. So I know while I'm healing, I can't really open that door. I can remember my father, because those are great memories. But I know as it relates to a lot of things in his sickness, and that's what we gotta learn to do. I can't open that door right now. I'm still healing. So I don't want to make myself look bad. I don't want to say the wrong things. I don't want to talk bad about nobody. I'm on my healing journey, so I can't open that door. I choose to remember my father with the memories that we have. I miss him though. But anything else surrounding it, and everything that you feel that was not done right, I can't talk about that. I can't afford to let that take me back. That's left in 2025, in 2024, in 2023. I'm in 2026. I've left that heaviness behind. I got to float on air. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I wanted to give you all some inspiration, and I'm helping myself too. We all gonna do this together. We got things to do. It's people that is dependent on us. Okay. We got God's people that's dependent on us, and we're gonna do it better. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App.